Good morning, boys and girls. Today for reading, we're going to talk about a story called What About Bear? Take a second, look at the picture on the cover. This is the cover, right, in front of the page. It's a big book. Look at the size of that book to my hand. It's huge. This is your title, What About Bear? Now it's got a question mark at the end because it's asking a question, right? So what about Bear? And then Suzanne Bloom is the person that wrote the book. And we know if this is the front cover, then this is the back, right? And the part right here that's holding the pages together is the spine. So let's flip into the first page. Okay, and this has our little table of contents to tell us where, what each page holds, okay? And we know that we read a story from the top to the bottom, right? I'm not going to start here and go up. I'm going to read it from the top, and we read from left to the right. And here's our little title page. It says again, What About Bear? With our question mark and the author, or the person that wrote the book. All right, let me see if I can get this centered in here so everyone can see it, because this book is huge. Okay, very simple. The words on this page say, let's play. Now, how do you know that he is going to play? Well, it looks like he has his friend there, Mr. Duck. And it looks like they're getting into a box, right? Looks like a box of goodies. Let's play. All right, so let's flip the page and see what happens. Now, there are no words on this page, but we can simply look at this page and we can see that their expressions, what's on their face. I think they look happy. Do you think they look happy? It looks like they're having a really good time. They're playing with their puppets, right? And apparently it must be funny. Sometimes we don't have to have words on a page to let us know what's happening. We just have to use our eyes to look and to see what's going on. It says, hey, can I play? Notice there's a question mark. They're asking a question. And what are these guys doing? What are Bear and the Duck doing? They're looking down at their little friend who's asking the question, right? Can I play? Have you ever seen your friends doing something fun, or your sisters and brothers, and you want to join in too? Yeah. Let's see if they let him play. It says, sure, jump right in. Well, now they're doing something different. They're playing a different game. It looks like they're playing the monkey in the middle game, where somebody's in the middle and maybe they're throwing the ball to each other, or maybe they're sharing and they're throwing it from Bear to their little friend down here. It looks like a little squirrel, and maybe then squirrel throws it to Duck. Do they look like they're happy, or do they look like they're sad? They look happy. They're having a good time. Then it says, I want to play a different game. So he got tired of playing the ball game, and now he wants to play a new game. Can you tell by the picture what the new game might be? Bear's looking down. I think he has an idea. And Duck, he looks like he might know too. That looks like hopscotch to me. All right, let's flip the page. Let's see if they play that game. Oh, I see a question mark. What about Bear? Bear is too big. Does he look too big to play that game? Yeah, it looks like he's having to really struggle to try and put his big feet on that game, because look how small these guys are to him, right? So Duck is asking, what about Bear? He can't play with us. He's too big. And we don't want Bear to feel left out. So let's see what they do. So Squirrel comes in and says, well, I want to play a new game. So look at the game he pulled out. Does that game look familiar? Maybe you have that game at home. It's checkers. Okay, so let's check and see what they do. Uh-oh, I see a grumpy face. What about Bear with a question mark? Bear is too grumpy. Now, how did I know Bear was grumpy? I didn't even have to read that word. I automatically knew as soon as I turned the page. Look at his face. Does he look happy anymore? No, they're playing a game that he can't play. His hands are just too big for that game, and he's probably grumpy because he just can't participate. So Duck is a good friend because Duck is thinking about Bear. So he says, okay, well, I want to play another new game. So Squirrel goes through the box of games, and look, he doesn't look like he's very happy. He looks very frustrated and overwhelmed. Let's see what Fox does. Oh, look at Bear. He doesn't look like he's participating anymore. What about Bear? Question mark. Bear is too far away. So Bear is sad. So Bear thinks that he should just leave because he can't play. Do we want to do that with our friends? No, we want to play with them and include them. But Bear is my friend. Wait, Bear, come back. You see those? Those are exclamation points. So you have to say it really big. Wait, Bear, come back. Like you're excited. So Bear's leaving, right? What's Duck doing? He's saying, wait, no, come back. And what is Mr. Squirrel doing down there? He's trying to figure out what did we do wrong? What's the problem? Whoops, I skipped a page. I gave you a preview. Okay. He says, what about me? With his question mark. What about me? He doesn't want to feel left out, does he? So Duck brings back Bear and says, Bear is my big, old, sometimes grumpy friend. Sometimes we have friends that are grumpy. Yeah, we all get grumpy sometimes. You can be our new friend. So look at them holding hands. They're friends, right? Duck loves Bear. And they want Mr. Squirrel to be in their friends too. So no one feels left out. So, do you want to play with us? There's a question. And then what does Mr. Squirrel say? Yes, I do. Because we can all be friends together, right? And look at Bear is starting to feel happier. Duck is like, come on. Come on, we can all be friends. Just like your friends at school. We can all be friends. Look at that. Look at their faces. They totally changed. They look much happier. He says, okay, jump right in. Exclamation. Did you see that? Jump right in. And now they're playing what's called double dutch. Jump rope with 2 jump ropes. All right, last page. Let's talk about this one first. Let's look at the ending of this story. How did it end? Was anyone super sad? No. They look like they're really happy. They made friends. They made a new friend. And they're enjoying each other and they're being nice to each other.